What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome to another Warframe video. So today we're going over some potential leaks for the next Katir items. We've actually got two items today, and they're not currently actually available in the game, but they are linkable in the game. So we're going to go over those today, and we're going to talk about some potential uses for the new Prime mod that we'll talk about. The other item is a new weapon, which, we can only just talk about it so much. Also, keep in mind that this new mod might actually apply pretty well with the upcoming gun buffs that we're going to be talking about next week on the channel. On the 16th, we will be talking about the gun buffs on the channel. Something like a crit comb might be pretty nasty. Next, I actually might buy this rivet, to be honest. Alright, so let's get into it. Before we get into it, though, make sure you are subbed to the YouTube channel, as always. And, all that stuff. Alright, let's cut to the chase. What are these new items that are linkable in-game currently? Well, here's the big reveal. So we've got the Prisma Machete, which is going to be a melee weapon, MR7 required. There currently is not a Prisma Machete in-game. There is a Machete Wraith and a normal Machete. This might have been on the Chinese build of the game before, but this is the first time I've seen it in-game. We've got 15% crit chance, 1.9 multiplier, 31% stash chance, and very high slash damage. Keep in mind the heavy attacks on machetes have 4 slash procs. So might be okay, but that crit chance is really, really low, and the crit damage multiplier is not that great either. 2.5 range, and it is a machete. It looks really cool. I'll give them that. That machete looks really cool. The actual item that I care about here is Primed Tactical Pump, the other item that is linkable in-game that's not currently available in-game. So definitely look out for this one potentially coming from Katir next time, or maybe the Prisma Machete. So as we can see right here, this is a shotgun reload speed mod, giving 100% reload speed for shotguns. It's a 12-point mod, which is honestly not super high for a rank 10. So let's quickly show what the normal version of Tactical Pump does, and we can look at some weapons that might benefit pretty well from increased reload speed. Let's start off first with the Archiplasmor. Keep in mind, the Archiplasmor will be getting a Corpus Lich variant when the Corpus Liches come out with the Sisters of Parvos update. And right here, the reload speed is 2.8 seconds. Very, very slow. We've got normal Tactical Pump here giving 30% reload speed. So Primed Tactical Pump is going to be triple the reload speed. Over triple the reload speed. It's 100%. And it's not even double the drain. It's under double the drain. So it will be a gigantic upgrade in reload speed. As you can see with just normal Tactical Pump, we go to 2.2 seconds. So it would probably go down to 1.5-ish seconds when you have Primed Tactical Pump. So that's actually fast enough. It might be worth a slot. Now, another thing to keep in mind is the Archiplasmor has relatively low fire rate and a 10-round magazine, and I believe the Corpus Lich Archiplasmor will have even slower fire rate, but it will have a bunch more base damage. So you might actually want to consider it, even though it will be firing slower. So, shotguns definitely could have... This should have been Prime Blunderbuss, to be honest. As you can see on this build, I have a crit chance Riven, but it's not even... It's almost a blunderbuss because the Archiplasmor has such low Riven disposition. So, with both these crit mods, 59.9%. I'm sure you could have a higher roll on this Archiplasmor crit Riven, but you see what I'm getting at here. So, I'd say that's a big enough chunk of reload speed. You might want to consider it. Let's look at some other shotguns that might benefit from this thing a lot. And one of the big ones is actually going to be the Exorgist. A really underrated weapon that doesn't have very high crit stats, but the thing about this is it has 1 in the magazine, unless you mod it for 2 in the magazine. So you're going to be reloading it after every shot. We've got 1.6 seconds with no reload speed mod on the build. And if we were to run the reload speed mod, what's it called on Tactical Pump, we'll be going down to 1.2 seconds. So you triple that, it's going to be actually really nice, to be honest. This will be a really nice mod for the Exorgist if you want to run a mod slot for reload speed. I believe it will be the strongest reload speed mod by far. What are the other options we have for reload speed? So we've got Burden Magazine with negative reload speed. And we've got Tactical Pump. I think there's an Amalgam reload speed mod. Okay, no. Seeking Fury will give you 15%. Repeater Clip is going to give you not... okay, so these basically are all trash. Oh, Chilling Reload. So you can run... Oh, that's actually going to be pretty nice. So Primed Tactical Pump and Chilling Reload will be 140% reload speed. Wow, that will be really, really good. You could probably have a 0.5 second reload speed on the Exorgist with those mods stacked up. That will be really good, guys. So running that mod with Tactical Pump Prime will be really sweet. On the Exorgist, I think the Archiplasmor might You might want to run Fire Rate on the Archiplasm more, honestly, if you're going to be going for that reload speed build. But, we'll have to see what these gun buffs are looking like. Some other ones that could be pretty good. Maybe the Astilla, because if you run a Fire Rate, you just spam it. So that could be potentially kind of okay. The Corinth and the Corinth Prime. The normal Corinth reloads one shell at a time, and then the Corinth Prime reloads the entire magazine at once, but the Corinth Prime is a 3-second reload. And then the normal Corinth, it's per shell, goes down to 2.3. So maybe you could run that. I don't really feel like I would want to use a mod slot. I do have Chilling Reload in here, though, to be fair. I guess I could maybe take off Prime Charge Shell or something like that to run the reload speed mod here, and that would get us down to probably under a 1-second reload. So that might be pretty good. The more I'm thinking about this mod, the more I'm interested in it. Like I said, of course, it should have been Prime Blunderbuss, but let's just stop being disappointed about no Prime Blunderbuss at this point, because just being disappointed about every Prime mod that comes out that's not Prime Blunderbuss, it's not healthy, guys. We have to definitely move past that. If they want to release it, they will. The Boo Boo Nico might actually be perma-firing mode if you use Prime Tactical Pump. Tactical Pump. I keep forgetting what this mod's called. So with the reload speed, it goes to 0.4. So with Prime version, it might go down to 0.1. You could probably endlessly spam the Boo Boo Nico shots. Not like you ever actually need to, but that's really interesting that you could endlessly spam the Boo Boo Nico with primed tactical pump. That sounds really good. So yeah, like I'm saying, the more I'm thinking about this, the more interesting it sounds. And there's certain other ones, I guess you could use it on the Phantasma. The Phantasma has a 0.5-second reload, so it might be just as fast as the Boo Boo Nico with another reload speed mod. So this thing has a bit of a magazine issue, which is why I have magazine size on my Riven. But let's just take a look at how fast it will be. 0.4, so expect 0.2 or 0.1 reload speed with prime tactical. Guys, this mod might be sick. This mod honestly might be sick. And yeah, and we'll have to see, because I think some guns that will be really good at the gun buff will be the Phantasma will be really good. The Kuva Comb will be really good. I actually have a negative reload speed Riven, so this is great for me. But I might go buy that guy's Crit Comb Riven after this video if I'm thinking it's worth my time. Because I think a Crit Comb will be really good. This thing has insanely high stash chance already, so if they buff shotguns or give it just really good mods, double the damage of this Prime Point Blank, that will be shredding some stuff for sure. Only certain weapons will be doing good. I really hope those mods aren't real. We're not going to get into that today, though. But yeah, if you have a negative reload speed Riven, there you go. The mod of your dreams has arrived, and it is called Prime Tactical Pump, not Prime Blunderbuss. Rest in peace. So yeah, the list goes on, guys. The Tigress Prime, you basically have to reload this after every trigger pull because it fires up both shots and you reload it. That will be great. 1.8-second reload. You could just make that where you can spam it more and more. And there's also the Sancti Tigress, what a lot of people tell me is better than Tigress Prime. So, the list goes on. Strun Wraith reloading one shell at a time sounds great there. It's basically it's going to really depend on how much the gun buffs make an impact. Because, like I said, this mod will be coming out after the gun buffs are announced, what's happening on the 16th. So we'll have to see. Our imaginations are running wild, and I think this mod is actually somewhat exciting. Yeah, that's it for the video, guys. The Prisma Machete, I could honestly, it might as well not even exist. I don't even care. It's just mastery fodder to me. It looks really cool, and I'm not going to say it doesn't look cool, but the Machete Wraith is already pretty good as well, and I don't think this is going to be better than Machete Wraith, personally. Either way, guys, I'll see you in the next video on Monday. Take it easy. Have a great weekend, and peace.